I am astonished.
I'm John McAfee, and I have a message for the blockchain community. The new wave of cryptocurrency technology is coming, capabilities for thousands of times the number of users and transactions that we have today. So banks are greatly threatened by cryptocurrency, and so are governments. Because if you have a cryptocurrency wallet, you really don't need a bank. What starts in the dark migrates out into the light. So that's the risk to the government. Laws without enforcement are meaningless. And all laws that try to regulate and control cryptocurrency are meaningless. Because in reality, how can an entity composed of millions of people, which is the U.S. government, protect you from yourself? Read, make a judgment, listen to your friends, ask for advice, and then dig into it.
Astonished. Privacy queens. It is the technological and economic elephant in the room. Yes, they see the outline of it. They see the reasons for it, but they don't see the solution. Astonished. Why don't you come to your senses? Why don't you wake up and realize? Are you too afraid to understand? Are you too afraid to mention what you have to lose? Are you timid? Are you shy? Astonished. There's no reason to be shy. We are men and women. Yeah. So we're going to present a case for privacy coins. Everything is pointing to privacy coins in the next few years, even now. If you don't wake up, you'll find yourself encased in a prison, a technological AI-infested prison that will know everything about you. All your information, it will direct your everyday lives. You see, they want to extract all of your data to know about everything you do. Astonished.
I'm not concerned about the $23. I'm concerned about the rest of the world.
But all of these things add up cumulatively and collectively, globally. Why give fuel to the beast? Why let them know? This is how they continue to have an advantage over all of us. And everyone that starts to go ghost, everyone that starts to go private, that starts to shield their transactions and their data from the all-seeing eye.
When you look out at what's happening so far in this sphere, do you see any ways in which, the transaction data is so helpful are being used now or could be used or should be put into a plan? Just any specific example?
Well, I can give you one example in China because I personally experienced it, right? Those transaction data can be utilized by service providers in credit underwriting, in the sense that, those transaction data in terms of how many coffee I drink every day, where I buy coffee, do I use Uber every day, and what kind of working hours I have. Those non-traditional data can be very useful for financial service providers to give me a credit score. And based on that credit score, the financial service provider give me a credit line without any face-to-face due diligence. That's a big saving because traditionally, banks, they need to do due diligence. They need to meet with us face-to-face.
You see what he said without any face-to-face interaction. So AI wants to know you without even knowing you personally. See, the whole crisis that happened in 2020 set the precedent for all this. all virtual, go to a autonomous AI social credit system that looks and extracts all your data to know everything about you without even meeting you. So you instantly shut out. So there's no instance, you can't can't say that this person is racist. You can't say this person is showing ageism or discrimination on sex or gender. Anything that can cause them to turn you away. No, they just let a all-seeing AI system do the job for them. And they can code this AI system to have whatever rules and regulations, procedures that it would want, it would need.
They need to even visit my home if they want to give me a home equity loan, right? So there's a lot of cost associated with traditional credit underwriting. But the non-traditional credit underwriting is based on data. And there is no need for face-to-face meeting. And it's much faster and much cheaper. And that's a way to create value. And we see a lot of that already in China because we have very good mobile payment system in China. And those service providers, they are providing a lot of additional financial service in addition to payment. And that can be very profitable. And that's the value we are talking about to make it attractive to private sector players.
This is how you blind out, carve out, and block the information that they use and will ultimately wield against you. Yes! And I understand the reason why you don't want to think about these things, because it is red pilling. If you look at the coin market cap going to privacy coins, we have here at the top Monero. You see. Scrolling down, half of these privacy coins aren't really private. They have subpar privacy. Majority of these privacy coins aren't even operational. Now they have showing only 94 privacy coins in comparison to all dozens upon dozens of meme coins that are out there. The dozens upon dozens of meaningless coins out there that don't do anything to help your life. We have Monero at the top, who is the first comer's advantage. Of course, this is the king of privacy. The implements and uses Ring Confidential, Ring CT. But the funny thing is that Ghost privacy coin also uses the same thing, Ring CT, with higher privacy than Monero. You see, we have more Ring signatures than Monero. We have a lower price to get in than Monero. You have more of a ROI than Monero. You don't even talk about Zcash. Zcash is a joke. What is decreed anyways? Half of these privacy coins have too much circulating and max supply. You have to put a ton of money in it to see a rise in price. You see. So now this is a cutting edge industry. And this is a very, very early. We are very, very early to the privacy coin sector. You see. We won't even talk about Beam, which has privacy that you can hack with a cup of coffee. The cost of a cup of coffee. We won't even talk about Monero, which is a meme joke. But the main thing here is that there are very few legit and true privacy coins out there. And even just counting the joke privacy coins, quote, privacy coins, there's only 94 listed. In comparison to the global cryptocurrency market, where you have meaningless, endless coins and tokens out there, pump and dump tokens out there. So once people wake up and realize that they actually need privacy, a privacy layer, a privacy blockchain, that don't even get into Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum has become ever increasing centralized, yet people still use it. So once people wake up and realize that they need a privacy coin ecosystem, all the money and all the funding and all the wheels will come streaming in to privacy coins, and this will be a gold rush. Millionaires we made. Yes. If you want to know more about the best privacy coin out there, you want to click on the link below. And you too can become nothing but a ghost online.